So now we get to the serious bit, probably the most serious bit you'll get out of these videos, probably the most raw, both living up to the name. How angry or unangry I get, I really don't know, but might get angry at all. But so this bit is about Peach's Geldof, the relevant bit to today, at the moment. The first thing we need to address is, well, the first thing we need to state and make clear is that Peach's Geldof is a nobody. She is, she's never done anything of any real value that has made her a celebrity. She's only a celebrity because her dad is Bob Geldof, and then she's done a few things out of a bit of nothing presenting and a bit of nothing modelling and a bit of nothing being a mother, which I can't stand doing. It started on people who've made a career or made a job of apparently being a mother, whereas everyone else just is a mother or a dad while doing their other thing they do, so don't get me started on that. But so the first thing we need to start is and nobody knows Peach's Geldof. She's not even a particularly big celebrity. How much, if you say, oh, you know, tell me about Peach's Geldof, does anyone really know her? No. The last time anyone, and I'll give her this, the last time anyone remembers her is because she was on This Morning, even if is that a compliment? Having a go at what's-her-face off The Apprentice. Forgotten her name. He slags everyone off. And to be fair, Peaches, Holly and Phil, they proper owned her with the whole... She's like, oh, not Peaches, the other one. I can't stand, you know, parents who name their kids after places, you know, London and Paris and all this. And then they said, oh, yeah, your name, you know what, I can't even remember what, but it turned out that her name, Kate, is it Katie something? Her daughter was actually named Paris or something like that. I can't remember. But either way, Peaches came up looking pretty cool by it. But really, that's it. That's all I can think of. And she's Bob Geldof's daughter, and I probably fancy her a little bit. Not even that much. She's alright, got something about her. But, you know, at the end of the day, if that's the most you can say about someone, really, then I don't really know what you can say. So that's the main thing that you got to remember in all this. So I must admit, I was round the other night on the line. My missus was on the phone and I was just like, fucking hell, Peach's Geldof's dead, which is fair enough. I think he warrants that. And no one knows how she's died at the moment, which is fair enough. But then it's just like, suddenly it's like everything's got... I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to partake in, you know, social media, saying, oh, make a few jokes, make a sorry she's dead statement, make a social commentary one as well and all that. And the only reason I do that is not because I'm like really bothered about... Oh God, something going... Got a ghost in the car. It's not because I'm really bothered about Peach's Geldof. The fact is, I like the fact that there's a subject which everyone can relate to for that time, and I can say something about Peach's Geldof, and I know that everyone at the time will be thinking about it, or at least it's kind of relevant, so I want to say something. I can't say something, but if I'd have said something about Peach's Geldof 2 days ago, before she died, and I said, oh, blah, 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 Peach's Geldof, everyone would be like, what the hell is he talking about Peach's Geldof for? So, that's the thing, so that's why. So we got that. But I don't like how there has to be this national mourning for every celebrity or not celebrity. You know, she's not a celebrity. And I would gain that. Fair enough if you've got famous from having a famous dad or a famous mum, but then you've kept famous from doing something or you've used that as a platform for something. And I'll kind of, like, excuse it. I mean, like, Peach's Geldof is basically like what Lily Allen would be if she'd never bothered to try and like do anything actually good herself. And, you know, like Lily Allen's famous for being Keith Allen's daughter, and that's clearly how she's got, you know, her foot in the door and everything. But at the same time, whether you like or dislike her music, she still kind of developed that kind of dirty, London-y, I don't even know what style, and then kind of turn it into something else, and I don't know. But, you know, she still did her own thing, and she wouldn't... The only reason Lily Allen stayed famous is because she had her own thing. She used the platform And then she kept it going as herself, and I think, okay, well, fair enough. The same as with, like, one of my favourite hardcore DJs is DJ Gamma, and apparently one of the reasons that he did all the tracks with Dougal and everything was because his uncle was mates with him or something. But in that sense, I don't mind. I mean, it's Lucky Bastard and everything, but I don't mind because Gamma's ended up being like one of the most freaking influential hardcore producers, like, probably ever, after like Scott Brown or whatever, and Brisk and a few other people, like modern hardcore anyway. So that's fair enough. But so I thought it would be funny. Well, I didn't think it would be funny. I just was obviously reading Twitter, and this is what really annoys me. Bob Geldof is famous for two songs. Apparently there's a song about two wombats, which I've never heard of. So really, his third song that is also apparently famous, no one's heard of. And so those two songs are Feed the World, obviously, Live Aid, he had a huge part in that, and I Don't Like Mondays, which is, if you know it, comes into my head, has done every couple of months ever since I can remember, just because random CD player in my head does, and I don't particularly think anything of the song. This goes, I don't like Mondays. That's not a very good version of it, actually. It's like, I don't like Mondays. Actually, I don't think I'm going to be doing a very good version of it today. But anyway, that's it. It just says, I don't like Mondays. So at the end of the day, so he's got a song and he's famous for I don't like Mondays, and he's famous as fuck. He's been shoved down everyone's throats in everyone's lives. When I die on my deathbed, dying of fucking whatever I'm going to die of, hopefully old age and not fucking liver disease, I will have that in my head. Nothing, he's never met me, he doesn't give a fuck about me, I don't know him, but I will have in my head fucking Bob Geldof. Because these celebrities, they have to ingrain themselves in your fucking head, so even if you don't care about them, you still know about them, and it's like, oh, Bob Geldof and Midure and all this stuff, and Bono or Bono and God knows who everybody else. And, you know, they don't even know me, but I fucking know about them. Of course I do. And it's not an angry thing, it's just like, so my point is, so when I die, I'm still going to die with all these bloody names of all these people in my mind that really have no relevance in my life whatsoever, even the ones you don't even like respect their music or their art or their work. So, and then this is what really, and then, so not even that, it's not even Bob Geldof, we're talking about Bob Geldof's daughter, who has done nothing with her platform other than be a mom and do a bit of catwalking and have a very brief drug addiction, but not even really commit to that properly. Just, you know, flirted with this because it's really cool. And a bit of presenting, which, let's face it, nothing celebrity does. She's no one. So not only that, she's never done anything. If I'm bothered about Bob Geldof, so now I'm going to be bothered about Peaches Geldof. And it's just like, and no one gave a fuck about it, but suddenly, oh, Peaches Geldof's dead. And I'm sorry, but if that's the case, she has lived such a, like, gifted and easy life without ever having to worry about money. Because of just who she is, being a celebrity, being so-and-so's daughter, blah, blah, blah. While the rest of us, hopefully everyone who's watching this, struggles like fuck, week in, week out, day in, week out, cannot make a penny, struggles to pay the rent, struggles to pay everything else, and it's just ridiculous. And we have to live like paupers, and then so they want their name thrust down our throat, they want to live really comfortably, they want to have all these private cars, but never give us anything back. I'm on about these certain type of celebrities who've never done anything. And then, this is what really annoys me, when something bad happens to them, split up, die, accident, something, privacy, we're supposed to, like, respect their privacy, and we can't, I mean, fair enough respecting their privacy, but it's frowned upon to make a bit of a joke about them. So when does it work the other way? So, my point was, the joke was, I bet Bob Geldof really doesn't like Mondays now. Which is funny. To a degree, because He's famous for a song which is Don't Like Mondays, and his daughter died on a Monday, so you'd think the first thing, a human and natural, rational response in your head, if someone said, blah, 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 you didn't know it, oh, my friend's died or whatever, and he said, oh, your friend whose dad is famous for the song, I Don't Like Mondays. Yeah, that one. She's died? Yeah, his daughter's died. And you just instantly think, well, I bet he doesn't like Mondays now. But I said that, I mean, not just me, a million people have said that. That's just the rational thing a human brain would think. Oh, that's cruel, you can't say that, you can't say that. Don't be cruel, you got to respect, don't. And it's just like, it's not though, is it really? I don't know her, I never speak to her. I never speak to her now. But I never speak to him. So he didn't care about me, I don't care about him, I don't care about her, she'll never care about me. And it's just... I tell you what, like, if someone wants to pay for my apartment and stop me so I don't have to go to work and give me a leg up so I can get, like, a band off the ground and give me my own reality TV show, and even this, let me do this for a living so I don't have to get up at 7 o'clock every morning and do that, I tell you, and be really rich off, then fair play, give it to me, and when I'm dead, either from an accident or an overdose or from my liver or well, it wouldn't be suicide because I don't believe in that, but something like that, or from old age, by all means laugh the fuck about me, talk about me, whatever, because if anything, it doesn't matter whether it's a joke or whether it's something else or whatever, people are talking about you, aren't they? So what's the time? 25 to, I've got to go in a sec. People are talking about you, so at the end of the day, most people die with nobody knowing who you are. You go to your grave and nobody in the entire world has ever heard of you. So if a small part of that is so people remember you, is that they make a little obvious fucking joke about it, then fair enough. So that's Peach's Geldof, and that's what I wanted to talk about. Finally, because what's the time now? Got to get back to work. Like I said before, we've got to do a Carr song of the day picked from my CDs. So today it's going to be Venus in Fire. Is it Venus in Fire? Yeah, oh no. Venus in Fear by Cradle of Filth. Oh. And that's off the... oh god. It's the radio, we don't want any of that. That's off the album Cruelty and the Beast, which is, a wordplay of Beauty and the Beast. Similar to how Justin Bieber very cleverly and socially kind of mocked that to a degree in his single Beauty and the Beat a couple of years ago. So everything's very relevant, isn't it? As you can see. So it's track 4 on Cruelty and the Beast, and this is Venus in Fear.